Well everyone, it's time for us to go and take a look at some of the iPhones with the worst battery life in 2024. Now, this can range in a lot of different iPhones all across the board, and there's not just like one iPhone that's universally the worst. Also, it kind of comes down to, the battery life and the battery health of those iPhones, because you might get an iPhone that has big battery size, but it has really bad battery health. So just kind of keep that in mind. But first of all, what I'd recommend telling you is that with the iPhone SE 3rd generation, this is probably one of the worst iPhones Apple's selling just in general, in my opinion. But it's also one of the worst iPhones from a battery life perspective as well. I think it's the smallest iPhone battery size that Apple's currently selling, and it really doesn't make any sense to buy an iPhone like this because you're getting an iPhone with a very, very small battery inside of it, but also the battery life isn't really that good. So you're kind of stuck in this weird situation where the battery life isn't that good, and you're getting like a really weird version of, you're just getting a weird phone in general. So this phone, in my opinion, has probably the worst battery life of any phone you could probably buy from any iPhone, and it's a brand new iPhone at that. Now, another iPhone that's supported with software that battery life just isn't really doing that hot right now is the iPhone XR. Now, this iPhone is one of the oldest iPhones right now, so it makes sense why this one doesn't have that great of a battery life. But keep in mind that if you're wanting an iPhone with great battery life, a bigger iPhone is going to be doing it for you. And it's weird that this phone is a big iPhone, but it's still kind of giving you not that great of battery life. Even when these phones are 100% battery health, the problem with these phones is that the iOS versions aren't really as optimized on these phones as they are on the latest ones. Also, with a lot of these phones with IPS panels, you're kind of getting this weird, you're not getting a bad version of software on these things. You're getting a limited version that may not be as great on some other devices. So just one small thing to kind of keep in mind there too. You are overall going to be getting a better experience, in my opinion, on something like a brand new iPhone, or like a newer iPhone like an iPhone 13 than something like the iPhone XR. Another iPhone that has kind of given me a somewhat weird battery life too recently, which I wasn't expecting, and that's kind of still supported with software, more so than the iPhone SE 2. Maybe not as much as the iPhone SE 2, but still kind of up there, is the iPhone 11. This is another iPhone that's actually been kind of giving me kind of a weird version of software for the most part, or weird battery life. I don't know why. Since like iOS 16, it's been kind of like hit or miss. And it's a very, very weird thing. So that right there is another big thing as well, because when you're buying an iPhone 11, just keep in mind that you're not getting that great of a battery life on this type of device. And once again, that's just kind of what happens. So just kind of keep that in mind in the back of your head that you're not getting this like amazing battery life on this, type of device either. And for an iPhone that's still supported, it's not really going to be giving you that great of a battery life when it comes down to it. So those are probably, I would say, some of the worst iPhones that are still supported with software with the worst battery life as far as I can tell. So that kind of covers it up there. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that'll mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.